On May 17th at 7:30 p.m. at the Jim Rouse Theater in Columbia, the Columbia Orchestra will be presenting a concert titled American Reflections. And it's my pleasure to be joined by their music director, Richard Scerbo. Thank you so much for joining.
Great. Thank you so much for having me.
And as the title of the program suggests, the orchestra takes us through some of the fascinating repertoire by American composers. And you'll be starting off with one of the most influential American musicians of the 20th century in Leonard Bernstein, and selections from his West Side Story. And I understand there'll be a few soloists as well.
Well, that's right. And who doesn't love to hear the music from West Side Story? So we open our concert with the overture and then a number of vocal selections, including well-known favorites such as Maria, Somewhere, One Hand, One Heart. And we're joined by soloists Matt Hill and Lourdes Rodriguez. So we're very excited about being able to share all of this wonderful music from West Side Story with you.
Always exciting to hear some of Leonard Bernstein's music. And after that, we hear some music by African-American composer Ulysses Kay, the first African-American composer to win the Rome Prize, and he actually won the prize for the next piece on your program, Pieta, which also features the English horn and another outstanding soloist that's performing with the strings.
This is a really wonderful piece, and there aren't many opportunities that you get to hear the English horn as a soloist in the concerto type format in front of the orchestra. So this is a lovely miniature work by one of America's most important Black composers, Ulysses Kay, and based all around the Michelangelo sculpture of the same name, Pieta.
And closing out the program will be the Symphony No. 4 by Walter Piston, who was not only a composer, but I think many people know him better as a music theorist and a professor, particularly for his time at Harvard. The composer himself described his Fourth Symphony as, and I quote, melodic and expressive, perhaps nearer than my other works to the solution of the problem of balance between expression and formal design. What can listeners expect, and what has the process been like to bring this piece to life?
Well, that sounds like a quite academic description of a piece by a well-known American academic composer, but I can assure you that the music in this piece sounds nothing like academic. In fact, one of the reasons why I'm so excited to be performing this piece with the Columbia Orchestra is because it's just full of infectious rhythms and great melodies, and I think that everyone will be really surprised by what they think of as Walter Piston's music, but when they hear this piece, I guarantee you it's going to become one of their top new favorite pieces on their playlists.
And for listeners who are interested in attending this concert and learning more about the program, the soloists, and the orchestra itself, information will be available on your website and by phone as well?
That's right, columbiaorchestra.org. If you want to get tickets, you can either go to the website, columbiaorchestra.org, or call us at 410-465-8777.
American Reflections with the Columbia Orchestra, featuring pieces by Leonard Bernstein, Ulysses Kay, and Walter Piston, Saturday, May 17th at 7:30 p.m. at the Jim Rouse Theater in Columbia. And Richard, once again, for listeners and eager concertgoers, that website and phone number?
Sure thing, columbiaorchestra.org, or reach us at 410-465-8777.
Once again, it's been a pleasure to speak with music director of the Columbia Orchestra, Richard Scerbo. Thank you so much, Richard, and we look forward to the concert.
Thank you so much, and hope to see you there.